Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us for the Valley today. We are just getting started with our nonstop news and weather to the top of the hour to help you plan your day. Police say a body found along the Red River near downtown Fargo appears to be that of a man. Someone discovered it last night around 6:30 in about a foot of water near the Prairie St. John's property, which is close to Island Park.
Police say the water presented some issues as they worked the scene. Firefighters had to pump the water from that area before the body could be removed. No other information is being released at this time. A Sioux Falls man is accused of manslaughter after police say he accidentally fired his gun and shot his wife, who then lost her unborn child.
An autopsy found that the bullet from Sheldon Pettibone's handgun hit Melanie Pettibone in the thigh and traveled up to her uterus. She had an emergency C-section, but the baby did not survive.
It is now 10 minutes before the top of the hour. Let's get a check of that forecast that hopefully has some folks drying out today, Lisa.
Yes, more of that happening for us. We've got those strong winds that stayed up overnight. That's a nice drying factor. And we've got some sunshine on the way today. You can see that sunrise starting to show on our sky cam as we look off to the east here in Fargo. There'll be more clouds mixed in with that, but still we'll get to see that sunshine for the day today. So taking a look at our winds right now, we've got those coming in out of the southeast. In Fargo, we have the strongest gust right now at 35 miles per hour. So still breezy out there. And that's where we're warmest. That southeasterly breeze helping to keep those temperatures up. We're at 51 right now in Fargo. Most of us into the 40s in the valley. We're at 45 currently in Grand Forks, over in Valley City, 48 in Fergus Falls right now. So here's a look at those clouds. You can see that there are some passing clouds that you'll have maybe filter out that sunshine a little bit today, and then in between get to see a little blue sky. Heading into the afternoon, more cloud cover out to the west will work its way in with a cold front, and will be a little bit more on the cloudy side heading into the evening with the potential. You see that green on the map in eastern Montana. There is that potential for us to have a couple of sprinkles pass through by the time we get into the evening hours tonight. So here's a look at that hourly planner. We'll see a mix of some sun and clouds, temperatures making their way into that 60-degree range, a high of 62 in Fargo. That south wind keeps up, eventually starts to ease up later tonight, but especially for this first half of the day, we'll be on the breezy side. And this nicer weather carries over into Saturday. We'll be in the 50s to about 60 degrees and enjoy a lot more sunshine as well. Should be a pretty fall day. For Sunday, expect to have a few more clouds for the first half of the day, and then that next system moves in that we've been talking about this morning. The potential for some showers starting Sunday night, but really gets going in earnest on Monday. We'll see some heavier rainfall and wind associated with it too. Something we don't want to see. I'm glad we've had a few days of drying, but we're going to add another inch of moisture to the system in several parts of the valley, it looks like right now. Something I want to check in on as we head through the weekend. And then through the rest of the week, looking unsettled into the 40s with the next chance for rain coming up on Wednesday. And now for a look at traffic, here's Devin Fry with the Valley Today's Traffic on the Move.
Thank you, Lisa, and good morning, Red River Valley. We're switching interstates here. We're leaving I-29 and going on to I-94. Now, as you can see in front of me here, the traffic flow on I-94 is back to about what it's supposed to be for this time of day. It's usually one of our busier roadways, and the westbound lanes are definitely looking like that. Now, the eastbound lanes are also busy, but they really thin out once you pass the I-29 turnoff. The closer you get to Minnesota, it seems the smoother the eastern lanes are to navigate. Now, the only thing that might be obstructing traffic flow today as far as construction goes is that road work is going to continue for at least one more day on I-29. Now, it's going to be closing the left two lanes between 19th and 12th Avenue. I feel like I've said that a lot lately, but they said this project was supposed to be done by the end of the week, so hopefully this is the last day anyone traveling on I-29 has to deal with that today. And it won't start for quite some time. They're just setting up the cones now, so really as the morning rush hour hits its stride, that's when it'll affect you the most. Thank you for joining me this morning for your Traffic on the Move. I'm Devin Fry.
A Minnesota mother is accused of neglecting her special needs adult child, who police say was found unresponsive and malnourished in the family home. Beltrami County prosecutors are charging 47-year-old Karen Ganetta with criminal neglect. They say Bemidji police, who responded to a call at that home, found a large amount of trash and animal waste inside the house.
Doctors later found bruising on every part of the victim's body. She told authorities that her mother hits her. makes her crawl to the bathroom and denies her access to other family members. A Minnesota Department of Corrections officer is charged with criminal sexual conduct for allegedly having sexual relations with an inmate while transporting her to another prison.
Prosecutors say 53-year-old Randy Beeler admitted the woman performed sexual acts in exchange for food during a stop at McDonald's while he was driving her from Olmsted County to Hennepin County last month.
Parents with kids at Beginnings Child Care Center in West Fargo are being informed that the facility is now under investigation by Child Protective Services after a child fell in a classroom and may have suffered a concussion. Now, even before this incident, we had heard from several parents and former employees of issues at this daycare.
One Fargo mom told us that she regrets enrolling her 3 boys there after her baby got a diaper rash and expensive allergy medication for her 9-year-old was lost. An attorney for Beginnings Child Care told us in September that accusations were false and part of a vendetta against the owner by a disgruntled employee and several others. The city of Fargo is stepping up to help Jamestown's flooding trouble. Fargo is donating 40,000 sandbags for the fall flood fight. They'll be used to protect Jamestown from that rising James River.
And this rare fall flood fight is going on in many areas around the valley, and it's challenging stores to keep enough supplies on hand. People are coming in for shop vacs, fans, sump pumps, and other items. The owner of Hardware Hank in East Grand Forks says he's never seen it like this. They've had to double their weekly orders just to keep up with demand. And tow truck drivers have a warning for you about dangerous situations along area roads. Watch out for water-filled ditches.
One driver with Ed's Towing says while business typically picks up in the fall, it's been exceptionally busy the past couple of days. Clay County Sheriff Mark Empting is urging people to use caution on gravel roads because many are wet and slippery. For the next 3 days, ValleyCon is taking over Fargo.
The Valley Today's Callie Hubbard joins us live from the Ramada where it's going to be held, giving us a preview of the events we'll see on this first day. And Callie, where are you?
Boo! Good morning, Jordan and Lisa. I'm here at the annual ValleyCon, and I'm here to talk with Tony. He's going to tell us a little bit about what this event is all about this weekend.
Well, it's a celebration of popular culture for kids and adults. I mean, all ages. It's sci-fi, fantasy, horror, comic books, that sort of thing. We have Butch Patrick, Eddie Munster himself is here, and we have Victoria Price, Vincent Price's daughter, on her book tour, and we have R.J. Hattie from Face Off at Sci-Fi Channel, and professional makeup artists doing workshops. So we have workshops, we have learning experience, but fun stuff, games and video games and stuff for everybody, costume contests with cash and prizes. It kind of goes all weekend long. It's a fun time.
And it's a kid-friendly event, too.
Very kid-friendly. Yeah, we have tons of kids. We have the kids' costume contest is at noon on Saturday, and the adults' costume contest is Saturday night at 8:30. And you can win literally thousands of dollars in cash and prizes.
Okay, and let's say people wanted to head out today. How much are tickets?
Oh, it's very inexpensive. We have day passes, like $7 or $8 for kids and like $10 for adults for today, and it's a little bit more on Saturday, and we have it Saturday night. So you can do just a partial day, or you can do an all-weekend ticket.
Okay, and I heard that you guys were having some sort of wedding event.
We have a Star Wars wedding, an actual wedding. It's Star Wars fans. They're going to have like 50, 60 people in full costume here on Saturday late afternoon. So if you're at ValleyCon, just come by the wedding. They'll be happy to have the guests.
Okay, and this is throughout the entire hotel, too, not just this room.
Oh, no, we took over the entire hotel. If you look around, the huge vendor setup, and then through the hallways, we have the artist alley that go all the way to the front of the hotel. Every meeting space we've taken over, and poolside area, everything, yeah.
All right, and then is there anything else that people should know before they head out?
Just have fun. It's a fun weekend. It's Halloween and Mardi Gras kind of thrown together for a weekend of fun.
All right, so make sure you head on out to ValleyCon this weekend for the 3-day event. Sending it back over to you, Lisa and Jordan.
Callie, good stuff. We've still been listening to the Munsters theme song after...
Yes, and Eddie Munster was on, and I just learned that the Fall Out Boy song, Uma Thurman, uses part of the Munsters theme song in its song as well. So who knew that this many years later it's making a return. Well, let's get the answer now to our question of the morning on Facebook. Today's question, according to a survey, women think this is the most annoying thing about men.
The answer, they never admit to being wrong. That's true, although I don't really like to do that either. I'm guilty as well. Okay, one more check of our weather.
Well, we're looking at some conditions that are going to be a little windy out there today, but still we'll get some sunshine mixed in with some clouds and drier weather. Maybe a few sprinkles later this evening, but overall looking pretty good. A high of 62 as we head into the weekend.
And lucky for us, Lisa Green is rarely wrong.
That's right. We'll go with that.
The Today Show and CBS This Morning are just about to start, but the Valley Today rolls on.